Alright, we should be going up. And we should be live on everything now. Alright.
It's not working.
Hello, hello, hello. Oh, because we're on here. You should, we can pop over to the arena and.
Oh, there we go. That makes sense.
Ross said Logan.
Hello.
What's up, dog?
Hello.
Ross, that's me. Hello, I'm Ross. This is Logan.
Hello.
This is Airsoft.
Hello.
Jesus, sound a little more excited for us.
Hello. I'm here.
Yeah.
I don't know. I had pasta and like ground beef and stuff like that last night, and it is not sitting well with my stomach. So I have a little bit of a tummy ache.
Yeah, the Taco Bell I had for lunch did me wonders. So.
Oh, I'm sorry. You might have to spend 5 minutes alive without me if you catch my drift. Barely alive. I'm here though.
Yeah, we are here. It is Wednesday, 1 p.m. Our lunchtime live.
It's Wednesday, my dudes.
It is Wednesday, my dudes. We do not have any giveaways today. We have one actually being posted today. So if you want, I believe 1 minute ago on our Instagram, a giveaway.
What is it?
It's that guy there, the red one. 1 minute ago on our Instagram, the giveaway for the EMG 6mm Pro Shop.
It's like an obnoxious red color.
Yeah, it's interesting. But it went up, and you guys can go ahead and enter that. Just go ahead and leave a comment tagging your best friend ever in the whole world, and then share it to your story. Make sure you're following us, and we will be giving that away in 2 weeks from now. 2 weeks.
Is that gonna work?
We got a little bit of questions.
Yeah.
We got a lot already.
Yeah, they popped in. I'm seeing if I can't get logged in. Oh, I did it.
Yeah, so you can say save it. No, you want to save.
Oh.
Not that it matters.
I'm not a smart guy, all right? Okay, I'm just a guy.
Here's our post.
That's a sick post, dude.
Yeah, we did a little bit of mixed media stuff.
Good edit. I like that actually a lot.
Yeah, so everyone go join into that.
Uh-oh. Adler Airsoft.
I just told them
Uh-oh.
YouTube.
Uh-oh.
Right, so our comments, I'm going to catch up on here.
I was going to say, before we switch over to the...
So,
whatever.
Do you know any places where they sell every OEM part for a HK416 A5 Comp AEG?
No, not every place. Every place is going to have like a mixed bag of parts, just like most Airsoft stores. Honestly, if you're looking for the OEM parts, I'd reach out to Elite Force or Umarex directly and just be like, hey, can you give me a list of parts? And then obviously give them a list of parts you would need, and I'm sure they'd be happy enough to sell it to you guys. 2 men in a room.
2 men in a room. That's the name of our podcast.
I kind of like that, actually.
Yeah, I stole the NVG too. We're hunting. We're coming for you.
Yep.
I need a right side bolt release for it. Mine broke for the OEM parts.
Again, shoot a message over to the actual manufacturer. I'm sure they'll be happy to work with you to get a replacement sent out to you.
Yeah, especially some like that. They'll definitely work with you.
Ross, I'm in Mexico. I'm jealous. I would like to be in Mexico. Any leads on the swipe nods? Currently working on it. That's all I'm gonna go ahead and just say to that.
We're trying. We got our ears to the ground. So,
figuring it out.
Neither of us were at the event, so we don't really have any inside knowledge that you guys don't have. I mean, besides what's been posted publicly.
Yeah. Who ended up winning the last giveaway? A gentleman named Cameron. He won the dropped P90. We did ship him out the dropped P90.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did.
No, we didn't.
100% we did.
We did not.
Yes, we did.
We sent him out
Don't lie to the public like that. We totally shipped him out the dropped.
Lying.
Nah, don't gaslight me. I'm come on now.
Listen, brand new Crytek P90. It was beautiful. It got
dropped only once.
Wasn't dropped at all.
Dropped only once.
Yeah. So. Picked up a Jag Arms cab for $30 at a swap meet. The pumpy stuck. Fix it works. You till I put it back together, then stuck again. Any ideas?
Maybe fix your grammar.
Yeah, right. The Jag Arms. I mean, you probably so you're saying it's working when it's apart, but then when you put it together, it's not working. So I mean, I'd assume.
Get a Tokyo Marui? I don't know.
I don't know. I own Jag Arms. I've taken them apart, but I honestly don't know what you're.
I've taken apart 2 Jag Arms. I've put them both back together both times, and they don't. There's some sort of like wizardry they put into that gun that once you take it apart and put it back together, if you do anything with like the action side of things, it just doesn't want to function. Period. So I would say give it a third time. Third time's a charm. And then if not, you're out $30. I don't know. I'm not a fan of taking apart those pump shotguns because of how finicky they can be putting back together. Putting an IGL on them is one thing, but like actually taking apart that action is insane to do.
Yo, yeah, tapping it is so easy.
Oh yeah.
Like any actual internal work's gonna be a bit more of a pain.
Horrible.
But yeah, if you need help with that, shoot us a message with some more details and photos. And I know that Jason on the field has messed with them pretty extensively, so we could probably get you some actual answers on that.
Definitely. Any upgrades for suggestions for the Gen 12 shotgun?
Probably not.
I mean, I think they take just a regular bucking. I haven't been able to rip one apart as of yet.
I wouldn't, but I don't think they.
I don't think they need.
I don't think the bucking needs changed. The biggest thing I would do is just get EPM ones for it.
yeah, that would be the biggest thing. The internals are pretty good considering it's a shotgun, but I would do. They have 3D prints that match the 308 mags that you are able to fit into it, and you can put EPM 1 internals into it. So then you just have a 240 round mag. I think the only other thing I'd recommend is go pistol grip with the airline instead of the fixed rear air connection point, the frac that they have that's already installed on it, or at least with the model that we had was already installed on it. I would switch over to the grip line and then just be done with it at that point. I think that's pretty much it. And then if you really want to, throw a Wraith stock on it. Because the Wolverine guys, when I met them in, when I played with them in, Six Flags, they had Wraith stocks for it. And they were getting some pretty good stuff with it, which is super sweet.
That's pretty sweet, yeah.
Yeah. Are we caught up on the phone?
No, no.
No? What do you mean, no?
It accidentally swiped off and we lost them, but we were pretty much caught up.
Okay,
we might have missed a comment or two on Instagram.
Yeah, if we don't get it, just repost it up or whatever.
Now, but to pop over to YouTube real quick, what's better, the TAP A PO1 HPA adapters or the primary ARMS HPA adapters? He says TAP is half the price, but primary seems to be low by most.
I prefer primary.
Yeah.
I think their build quality is a little bit better. Not saying that TAP hasn't or does not have good quality products. They definitely do. But just out of all of the volume we do with both TAP and with primary, I've seen less problems with the primary adapters than with the TAP adapters.
Yeah, are the primary ones, they're not 3D printed as well?
No, some are, some
like
aren't. They're all injection molded
Okay.
ones, yeah, and the TAP ones are all 3D printed.
I mean, you're definitely paying for a little bit better quality. I mean, the TAP ones, like I have a TAP one for my high kappa.
Is it that one?
Yeah, I mean, it works fine. I haven't had any problems with it, but I do know that like the 3D print, sometimes the like quality control isn't always 100%, and you'll have some that have weaker areas sometimes, just depending on the print quality. So.
And I do know that with the primary Airsoft ones, that they do sell them with magazines already on the actual adapter itself. So you'd have the primary arms adapter, which is injection molded. Then you have the actual magazine itself, so then you don't have to worry about a 3D printed magazine going into your gun, which seems to be the failure point when it comes to any TAP products, is that 3D printed part that's actually inserted into your gun.
It's usually your feed lips.
Yep, yeah, feed lips or something along those lines.
But from what I know, I haven't had any direct experience, but I'm sure you guys in customer service could say, but TAP's customer service is pretty good.
Oh yeah.
So if you have any issues with like a TAP item, it's pretty good to contact them.
Yeah, and they're really easy to work. They're super, super easy to work with as well.
Yeah, so. I was joking I didn't even go to the event about our stolen knots. I believed you. I really did. I had the FBI knocking on your door already.
Bro, you got a line of the feds? You fed. Yeah, fed.
Yeah, I'm a fed, bro. Watch what you say around me. All right.
I would be going to jail for quite some time if you were an actual fed.
The MTW Gen 12. Yes. Yes. The MTW Gen 12. Yeah.
It's so good. It's so cool.
Good to see you guys. What's up, Grey Bush?
Hello.
What's up? You guys need to come out to Washington for the Milsim wear out here, 60-hour event.
I want to so bad. I want to so bad. Huh?
I said it's long distance.
I would fly. I would fly out with just the most basic of kit possible. I would love to. I don't think I am able to make it just because we have events before and after that, and
it's also a 60-hour event.
I would do a 60-hour event. I know I had the MSW Black Lung.
Flying there and back.
Oh, I would still do it, even though I got the MSW Black Lung from what was it, Abcaz, Alcatraz, or whatever the last event was.
Abcaz, yeah.
I would still do it because it's a 60-hour MSW, and that just sounds like a blast and a half to do. I think we just have events the weekend before and after, and I would want a weekend to myself. I want to hang out with my cat.
No, you're not allowed. You gotta play Airsoft all the time.
But I want to hang out with my cats. Man. They miss me. I miss them.
Do you guys find the stolen PVS 14 yet? No.
No, working on it.
I'm sure we'll update you guys.
Yeah. As I lay in my house, broke as fuck.
Yeah.
Are you both wearing camo? You're wearing Grandma's couch camo.
Yeah, these are
Not
some
gonna lie.
corduroy pants I got at the thrift store. They are not any kind of camo, but I wish they were.
Not gonna lie, it's hard as fuck.
Yeah, it's
really
plywood
like
camo, man. I hide in the,
camo? That
yeah,
looks
I
like my
plied up in the
grandmother's
field.
couch. My dad actually, I kid you not, we have a couch the same exact as this.
It's the same fabric, I'm sure, dude. I get out on the field there. I stand by some plywood. No one can see me. I messaged your boy about the foul mid caps, and he hasn't gotten back to me. His eBay also doesn't work, so unsure how to get those foul mid caps printed for the PTS Max. That's unfortunate. I really don't have much more information for you other than that. I mean, I got them all through another person who got them from him directly. And when I asked that other person, where do you get them, it was
He
him
pointed.
directly.
He's like, this guy.
So I've actually had no direct contact with him personally, but I mean, I have the product he makes, and they're good. So hopefully you can get in contact with him. I'm not sure what's going on with that.
That sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe you can find the files out there and print them yourself if you have access to a printer or know someone who does. They're a lot more common now than they used to be. I feel like I know a lot of people who print
I mean,
things.
somebody somewhere's got to have the file. Just search Reddit enough.
Yeah.
able to
It's
find it.
I mean, it's a super easy design. It's literally just a drop-in for the EPMs.
Yeah.
But they are out there. Yeah, no, exactly.
I kid you not. The same camo.
That's the same thing. Just saying Michael Myers is better than Jason. I don't know what that's in reference to, but I think I have to disagree.
Freddie Mercury? Krueger.
Freddie Mercury.
I don't know why I said Mercury.
Yeah. Yeah, that's...
Like I said, I haven't had enough coffee. Dude, we have no coffee in the break room either, or else I would have made a pot before this. Okay, there
He said Freddie Mercury.
I was like Freddie. I was like,
He
it's
said
Freddie
Freddie.
something. It's Freddie something. No, that's the singer. That's wrong one.
That's funny.
Should I get Article 1? I'm a CQB speed softer. Honestly,
If you're a speed softer, probably.
Yeah.
That's cool.
either Article 1 or some sort of short build shotguns. I mean, if you're a speed softer, you have so many options. You can speed soft with a lever action, a sniper rifle if you really wanted to.
Yeah, you could speed. I mean, as we've talked about before, I think actually the last time I was on here we talked about it was that speed softing, in our opinion, is more of a play style than any gear set.
I would agree.
So I mean, don't feel like you need to get an Article 1 because you want or you are a speed softer. That's what you see speed softers running. But if you want a Euro type build,
I feel like an Article 1's a fantastic option.
it is, and it's really great out of the box, especially for the price point. I'll say that the new Lancer AirTags, if you wanted to pick up one of those and drop like an engine in, it's always a good option as well for like an affordable speed build like that.
Yeah, and all you need to do for that is you would just grab a... What are those grip tank?
The Euro grip.
Yeah, you just grab a Euro grip for it and you're done.
Yeah, if you wanted it tank built into it for sure.
Yeah.
Because that's how. Well, they have multiple. Which one's the article with the tank stock? And they make one without the tank stock, right? That's just.
Yeah, they make one that has... No, all of them don't have.
Are they all
stocks.
tank stock?
All of them are
Okay.
grip stocks, grip tanks thingies.
Okay, I don't.
Wolverine.
You can look it up.
Article.
But yeah, I mean, definitely a great choice. I mean, we love.
Yeah,
Wolverines
Article 1
stuff.
is to the grip. Article 2 is...
Okay.
Article 2 actually comes with the grip, whatever. Article 1 has the line without the grip, and then what's the Article 3?
Okay, so the Article 1's not the.
Article 3 is
yeah.
this one.
That's what I thought. I knew they had different
Article
models. some
2,
with
and
the,
then Article 1 is the one that has the grip line coming out of it
Yeah.
instead of the tank grip.
That's interesting. Yeah, no, Article 2 is great. Definitely worth it.
Go to the event, nerd. 60 hours of fun. Trust me, I would like to. I working on it, man.
Yeah, we'd like to frag. Need those flashbangs. Oh, your shirt. Oh, yeah. I'm surprised actually that on Instagram you can even see what's going on in this shirt.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it is Jason decapitating Freddy Krueger.
Oh,
Not
Freddie Mercury.
Not Mike Myers. This is Jason. There's no Mike Myers on here. This is Freddy Krueger. But yeah.
Need those flashbangs? You can always just buy them from us. Speaking of which,
Pyro only speed softing is great.
oh dude, it's the best.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, you can just grab them off our website. Just have them shipped to your doorstep.
True.
You can do that now.
Do ship them.
I mean, not now. We've always been able to do that, but we're actually back. We've gotten the hazmat shipping stuff like that figured out here for us, so we are shipping direct from us now, which is super cool. Yeah, which is super big.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Justin says primary adapters are reliability, tap adapters, price, and unique designs. Yeah.
Can't agree. Can't agree.
Yeah. That's pretty accurate. TMNT versus G.I. Joe. Which is your pick and why? Definitely Turtles.
Turtles all day, every day.
I was never a G.I. Joe person.
I grew up watching TMNT, and I grew up watching the old movies where it was like those really creepy Chuck E. Cheese looking live action guys.
Yeah, those are something.
Oh, it's terrifying. Nightmare fuel nowadays. When I was a kid, I thought it was the coolest thing ever. And I was a G.I. Joe kid too, but something about giant green turtles eating pizza and some weird attractive redhead mixed in the middle of it just got my skin going.
Yeah, no, I definitely am Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles all the way. I'll say that I didn't I wasn't too much into either, but definitely more so. I don't think I ever was really into G.I. Joe at all.
G.I. Joe.
You ever watch like the G.I. Joe like movies? Like, they have like a gazillion movies. I've seen like one or two of them.
Yeah, I've seen the most recent ones. I've seen a lot of G.I. Joe stuff, and they also had the cartoons, and they had the.
Yeah, all the action figures.
I had a crap load of the action figures, but I also like watched all the TMNT things, and for some reason, Green Turtles pizza and a good-looking redhead just made my skin work. I don't know.
Fair enough,
weird.
man. Fair enough. Yeah, I don't know. It's a great question, though. I like that.
Yeah. When do you expect to restock Tag Paladins, Mark IIs and Chalk rounds? We are working on it. Right now, I think we're waiting for another tag shipment to get in. Unfortunately, the problem now with all the tariffs is that anything coming from overseas either has a higher tax, taking longer, all that other fun goodness that you've been seeing in the news. We already talked about this extensively. I think the next round of tag-ins that are going to be coming in is the next month, maybe month and a half. Unless we randomly get a shipment in the middle of that, which I do not know genuinely because of these shipping issues with tariffs. So maybe in 2 weeks, maybe in 2 months, just add that to your wish list, and when they come in, they come in. That's the best I got for anybody.
Yeah, restocking's gonna be a bit slow coming up, I think, because of tariffs.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we're all pretty aware that like getting things shipped from overseas right now is becoming a little bit more difficult. And, you know, we definitely want to ensure that you guys are getting, you know, value for your dollar and not overpaying for stuff. So, you know, we're trying our best with it. But sometimes that might mean some things are restocked a little bit later than usual. So if you're looking for things specifically for events like Pyro and stuff like that, just make sure you're getting in advance, getting it for event pickup, all that stuff.
Yep. Yeah. I would honestly, if you can afford stuff now, buy stuff now until it's sold out. That's going to be everywhere for the country, so.
Yeah. Tagging Fate round only speed softing.
I would do that.
Yes.
If we had a Pyro only day, I would have so much fun.
He-Man, which is the GOAT. Yeah, He-Man's cool.
Foiled again, He-Man.
Yeah, we like
Skeletor's my favorite.
You guys gonna do Balkar? Yeah,
Yep.
we'll be a Balkar.
Yeah. Bulker.
Bulker.
On you know the hill with all the rocks that it's just the absolute worst to come
We'll
up
be
and
at
down.
the hill.
Will I be playing Balkar? Maybe. Am I going to be there? Probably.
Task Force 420 says, I got that new Nexus engine and have been having problems. Every few shots it act like it's not getting air and not resetting. Any suggestions on how to fix it?
Honestly, we haven't had enough experience hands-on with the Nexus engines to give you a good answer, if I'm being completely honest. I would recommend the classic fixes, which is throw some lube in the IGL or the macro line at the very end where you connect your hose, run it full auto, see if there's maybe some debris in there, and that lube is just going to clean up the seals and spit it out. If not that, genuinely, I would recommend reaching out to Nexus themselves and see what a disassembly video looks like or something. Just because, again, we just don't have enough experience on the Nexus engine because it's so new to be able to say we've taken part. I mean, at least I haven't, and none of the customer service guys has. Have you? I mean, you did the Lancer one.
I did. I built it. I mean, the two things that I can really think of off the top of my head, the one would be if you adjusted your trigger at all, since it is that mechanical engine, you have a mechanical reset. So if you're, they have a trigger adjustment, and if you hair tune it too much, it won't reset. It's usually pretty easy to tell when that's happening because you'll actually hear that air leak out when it hasn't reset yet. It does that like in between like the kerplunk, you know, it kind of sits at the cur.
Yeah.
It just goes until you reset it.
Kind of like red lines.
Yeah. I'm sure though if that was your issue, you probably would have figured it out already by just backing that out a little bit. I mean, the only other thing I could think of is maybe if your PSI is too low, but I don't. Maybe your regulator's not keeping up since it uses a lot of air.
The refresh rate on your reg isn't right.
If it's doing that whenever you're like really hair triggering it, but it's kind of hard to tell.
I think it's also really snapping. Is really good. So like it's kind of.
Yeah, it's I mean, honestly, send us like a video of you firing it with like the issue happening. If you send that to our sales at Amped Airsoft, then customer service can take a look at it. Our techs can. We can.
Yeah, try our best. Yeah.
But yeah, as Logan was saying, it is new. We don't have a lot of hands-on experience besides like the few we've gone in and done a couple of builds with. I don't know if we've run into that issue in particular or not. So
I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah,
that's why I'm saying it's just so damn new.
Yeah, I mean, ask the Redditors out there. They might know. And then reach out to Nexus themselves if, I mean, we can't help, but we're happy to help if, just give us a little more information. Just got a VFC Samurai Edge CQB with Pulsar Gen 3 from you guys. Cool build. You guys hitting techs to help you with builds remotely?
Nope.
No, all of our builds, all of our techs are in person. It just makes it easier with, us getting parts in to do the builds and getting them out as fast as we can to you guys. But I'm glad you enjoyed your build. The techs in there, they do work hard for them. So.
And if there are any problems, we didn't do it.
True. No, I'm not agreeing with that. Brad said, you Redditors.
Hey, it's better than 4chan, which, speaking of which, they got taken down today. They got hacked. The whole site's taken down.
Why are you even keeping up with 4chan news?
Bro, I grew up on 4chan. 4chan, Live Leak, Reddit. Like, what are you talking about?
That's concerning.
Why do you think I am the way I am?
That's concerning, man.
I'm just saying.
Okay, let's see. Have a good lunch. Have a good day. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Are we up to date?
I think we are, yeah.
Nice. All right, time to go take a nap.
Yeah, right. It is nap time here. What do we got coming up this weekend? Nothing?
Nothing, dude. We got nothing coming up.
Okay. Cool.
We have GGP next weekend. And I think it's GGP and Southern Front, which, again, I'm excited for Southern Front. It'll be my first time down at D14. Yeah, we have GGP, Southern Front, Stag Ops in 2 weeks after that on May. I'm so excited for Stag Ops.
Yeah, because Gun Gamers is next weekend.
Yep, yeah, literally next weekend. With this weekend, this weekend technically we have Overbrook in Oklahoma from MSW, but we're not going down there to vendor play. We're just dropping off pre-orders.
Oh, we're just
and
doing
stuff.
pre-orders.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. So anybody who's pre-ordered and sees this, you guys should have it as long as you ordered before whatever the deadline was. I think it was yesterday.
Yeah.
And one of our guys is driving down there right now to go drop it all off.
Cool.
I am sad I'm missing that one. That's a very, very cool AO to play at. Especially because they have like a huge range, and last time you were able to hang out with the MSW guys, and that was just a really cool time to go ahead and have.
What's the AO?
It's a ranch in Overbrook, Oklahoma.
Okay.
It's like Mystery Springs Ranch or something like that.
They posted there before.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mystery Springs Ranch, Overbrook.
Eric said that explains a lot, Logan.
I mean, yeah.
Your live leak.
It's what I grew up on.
Frag. Logan was definitely a live leak child.
Come on, now. I have so many links. You just DM me.
Dude, you don't need them, man. You just go on Instagram Reels nowadays, bro. That's my Instagram Reels timeline is cursed. Dude.
Oh, let's be honest. Battle Springs Ranch. That's what it's called.
Oh, yeah.
But
yeah,
I miss Live Leak days. The reason why I miss Live Leak days,
I said it's bad on fucking Instagram.
I just miss Live Leak because Live Leak, at least you knew what you're getting into. The reason why I'm not a fan of the IG Reels being that violent is because I'm like, cat video, cool tactical video, and then that is not what I wanted to see at 11 o'clock at night, but cool. Scroll, cat video. I don't understand that algorithm whatsoever.
No, there is no algorithm, man. It just feeds you.
Just shotguns ideas at you and hopes to God that you click the like button.
Yeah, it's really bad. But hey, whatever.
Yeah, whatever is how you say it.
Whatever, who cares?
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah.
Are you playing GGP?
No, I wanted to,
No?
but I'll be out of town. Actually, I'll be traveling a
You
little bit.
dingling.
I know. It sucks too, cause like a couple months ago when someone brought it up about it, and I was like, cause obviously I went to the landing the last time they had a game there, but I didn't play. I was just shooting stuff, and I mean after walking the AO, I was like, oh, this would be fun to play.
It's so fun.
I wanted to do it.
It's very fun to play.
And then it just happened to be like the one day I'm like out of the state.
Yeah.
But no, I definitely want to make it out to another. I'm thinking about going to Gun Gamers the role play event they're doing.
What is that?
That's a great.
We literally talked about it last week. I know Eric's probably going to post it because he's watching us right now. I don't think we have it on our event schedule yet.
He's watching us.
Yeah, it was eHouse on YouTube, no? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Come on now.
It was just a different name. I'm just dumb sometimes. Forgive me. Yeah, it's not on our list. Are we? I don't even know if we're
We very well should be.
Yeah, we should be. I don't know if we are though.
Deadfall. No, I would love to go to one of their open world.
Here, I'll get it up before you.
You probably will, honestly.
I will. I already have it up.
Yeah, because Deadfall's this weekend. Oh, it's this one.
Yeah,
we keep scrolling past it.
That's what I thought for a second.
July 19th and 20th.
Yeah, New Windsor's New York.
Yes.
The Nath Underworld. Yeah.
Yeah, it's at Zulu 24.
Oh, yeah.
Great field.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
Great
that's
dudes.
where it was. Yeah, I knew that.
I love Zulu.
Dude, I haven't gotten to play a Zulu yet.
Zulu's a fun place to go play. There is a barbecue spot, though, right down the street that is unexpectedly delicious. We DoorDashed from them because we were working. We didn't want to leave the trailer.
Sure. Yeah.
And we did not expect for it to be so good. We just kind of like, oh, barbecue sounds good or whatever.
Close, yeah.
Oh, those were some of the best baked beans I ever had. I'll tell you what there, son. I was gobsmacked at how good that was. The mac and cheese was kind of mid. It was like a really soft mac and cheese that you get that's kind of almost like Kraft. Those baked beans. Oh, I'd have a tub of that any day.
Won't spoil it, but the updates are awesome. Zulu's getting heavily renovated, apparently.
Ooh!
That's sweet.
Let me just text Jordan real quick.
Yeah. We want the spoilers. Give them to us.
Yeah, please. Make me jealous about all the events that I'm not able to go ahead and go to due to all the other things we have to do.
No, I'm definitely going to try to go to that. Because I haven't been to Zulu at all, period. And I really even want to.
Zulu's fun.
Yeah.
Zulu's fun. Driving up there is pretty simple. I mean, it's a 5-ish, 6-ish hour drive. But it's an easy 5-6 hour drive. Yeah. There's a diner on the way that we always stop at that's fantastic to eat. I mean, it's a good spot to be. I really like Zulu. I wish I could go up there more often.
Yeah, no, I'll have to try.
Mm-hmm.
Try to make it out there. The winner of the Crytek P90 last week, it was Cameron. It's on our. If you actually go to our website, you can click on the top tab. We have giveaways listed there, and it'll show you all of our previous winners as well as what our current giveaway is.
Yep.
So you can always check that out.
Yep.
But it was a Cameron with some numbers as an Instagram tag. So congrats to them. They got the not dropped P90.
Oh, you mean the drop P90?
Mm-mm.
I know we dropped it. We definitely dropped it. That's why I'm sitting on this side now, and I will never sit on that side. Now I'm scared. It's a cursed chair. I would really like to not be blamed for yet another dropped gun.
It is a bit cursed. Ay.
We need to get that up above our heads.
What, the new one?
Yeah. Or any of the giveaways, really. Put it more lateral.
Yeah,
somehow.
I could.
You should.
In here. I gotta make some. Any suggestions on our setback here? I gotta do some more decorating.
I wish we could take the camera and spin around and just show them how cramped the room is. It is. You guys can't see it, but
they
there's.
They get the full room tour, but I'm not gonna give it to them.
No, right. What you guys can't see is that there's a shelf pushed like a 1.5 feet this way. Then you have an L desk that barely comes in front of the door with a curve monitor and stuff.
There's make it work.
There's not a lot of room. It seems very spacious back here, but there's not a lot of room.
Oh no, this is actually a massive studio. This is actually a fake wall behind us. It's all on stands. And like we're sitting in like a warehouse. That's probably. I mean, what do you say? You think that's like a football field length?
Do you know how cramped my office is? If that was the case, I would have moved in here 6 months ago.
Yo, bro's jealous because he doesn't have the fake set in a giant warehouse.
Oh,
like
no,
I do.
I am angry because I want it to be bigger because I am dying in my small room.
How funny would it be if, like, we had a giant warehouse, but we built you, like, a really small office?
Ross, it can't get smaller. My desk is literally in a closet.
I know, but what if we made the closet, like, in a large open warehouse? I mean, like, you have to work out of this closet, but you have all this.
I'm happy I have space because it's like, you know how at school you would prevent peeking from your tests? You put up.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
how I feel like right now because I'm in a closet and no one can see what's on my desk. But behind me, I have no more space still because I'm still in a small ass room. I would take a warehouse with space in a closet. Just give me more space, please. Oh, the summer months are gonna be so bad. Anyways.
Okay, I'm back now. Hi, Frag, but welcome back.
You left?
I guess. Y'all ever find out PVS 14? Not
Nah,
yet.
still working on it.
Don't need a lot of room for the amped casting couch.
Bro, I don't even have a room for a casting chair.
I want you to know, when I first redid this, I'm sure you guys remember, not too long ago, it was 2 seats on a black background with, like, some guns on the back.
Was it? Right here. Like, you had it face this way and it was like that?
I first moved it to that. I mean, I'm talking before, when it was camera facing that way, black wall, just Tom and Wes, you know, table.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The table, your your inventory table that sits outside in the hallway is now up there. Yes.
That's how it used to be set up, and then I moved it into this corner. But when I first did that move, I really wanted to get like a couch because I wanted it to be like a cozy kind of like hanging out kind of vibe.
I would love an amped casting couch.
Yeah, there just isn't enough room in here. Honestly, if I had more space, I would 100% get a couch.
You got to get one of those college couches, the futons
Yeah, I wanted like a short futon type couch, and I wanted like beanbag chairs. So you're like just, you know, it's like cozy vibe. We're chatting, having our lunch, you know. We don't have room. I don't have room for it, you know.
I don't know why that thought is so funny. Maybe it's because I literally had one of those at one point in my apartment because I had a very small apartment in Chicago at one point, and I had the folding crappy futon that has the one leg, and when you sit on it, it's just the worst thing to sit on in the world. But you need a couch, so it's $100 on Amazon, and you just buy it. That couch was, I miss that couch.
I could never use that for this, because anytime you move, you'd hear all the springs.
Oh my god, it's so bad. It's so bad.
Loud.
I think I still have that in one of the garages, in one of my folks' garages downtown. But I think I miss that couch. I miss that couch purely because it was perfectly form functioned, and that was it.
See, I just need I need another little bit of room, because if I could have like a little L couch here and we could sit on either side and actually talk to each other, also facing the camera.
Chop half the desk off over here. Chop half the desk off. Move this shot out of the way. You take this and put it over here.
Listen, dude, you don't understand how I measured it. It's not. It won't. It just isn't possible.
We can figure it out.
It just isn't possible. Trust
you just
me.
get a hacksaw and some
stuffing. If I cut a couch in half, I could fit it.
That's what I'm saying. You just get a couch, you cut it in half, and you're done. You remove this thing, get this end table out of here. You move. Dude, I'm telling you, it's possible. You just gotta move some stuff around and be okay with parting with some things like this broken Lego 1911 and this Wild West
broken 1911.
What is? Get this commie crap out of here.
No.
Get that out of here.
That was Justin's.
With tungstens?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't care.
Tungstens. Come on, you can't do that.
You can make so much room in this.
He has said to put the amped casting couch on the trailer when people ask for a discount and point at it. Dude, if there was room on the trailer for a couch,
for people who are listening, they couldn't see my face right there, but my face was a pure joy.
All of our great audio listeners.
You know what? Is there a meme? There's a casting couch meme. I'll just start saying that to people, like, hey, do you have a discount? I cannot tell you how many people email in asking for discounts.
Grade A customer service right here, people.
Listen, if there's no humor in it, it's not enjoyable. 1, 2, you gotta have some jokes, but every once in a while you get those emails that you're like,
yeah, sure.
You've emailed in why now? Oh, I want a discount. What did you do for us? I just want a discount. Points the couch.
I'd give him a discount, personally. If it was me.
I'm going to give him a charge.
You email me.
You enter that code. and it gives them a 5% upcharge.
You know, to win the next giveaway, you have to email customer service.
No,
for a discount.
don't. Please don't.
And then you send me proof of it. I'll give you an extra entry into the giveaway.
I would probably kill you.
But you have to make sure it's addressed directly to Logan.
You
if
would
it's
be my
any of the other customer service guys,
You may or may not be my 13th reason. I'm sorry. I think that would finally send me over the edge.
You'd love it.
I need to find something to hit you with.
Did you know if you say mean things to Amped Airsoft customer service, they'll give you discounts? It's a fun fact, actually. Fun fact.
I'm going to hit you. I have something I can probably hit you with that won't hurt
Task Force
that bad.
420, don't bring yourself down that low. He said he'd do the casting couch for a 100% discount. Don't. It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
None of us performed that well. Are you kidding me?
It's not worth it, man.
For all 30 seconds of it. Why do you just have shotgun shell? I'm like looking around the room. You just have shotgun shells?
Why are you looking around my room?
Because I can. I'm here.
Yeah, there's the Cam APS shells.
Was that for the street sweeper that we had in here at one point?
Yeah, the one that I no longer have in there, yeah. Yeah, it was for that.
What other stuff do you have in here? Now that I'm like in here often, I should probably get to know my environment. This is a candle. Ooh, what's that smell like? Fresh lavender breeze.
Yeah, I stole that from Apple's desk.
It smells like laundry.
Yeah, it hasn't been burned since like I got in this office. Probably like a year now, honestly.
I just start getting violently ill from this.
I mean, do candles like do they expire?
I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know.
Google. Do candles expire?
Candles might expire.
Do candles cause cancer? Why is that my first choice? Candles don't have a strict expiration date like food. Their quality can degrade over time.
I don't know if we're getting. We might not be getting messages through our Instagram. I just refreshed it and we got like these three, but I don't know. Because someone just said thoughts on the Gen 12 MTW, but we already talked about that. Is that new? I'm so confused. If we missed your question on Instagram, it's being weird right now.
Well, just go back to the phone.
It won't put them up. The ones we missed.
Well, I know, but at least it'll be here, and we have. Where's the damn button?
I got an HBA kit on Monday from you guys and love it. That is great to hear.
Yeah.
What HBA kit did you get? We do a few of them.
Cam 870 gives me a prompt from Eric. What's the least practical airsoft gun you like using?
The least practical?
Probably literally the Cam 870 or any shell. How about this? Any shell ejecting airsoft gun?
Oh yeah.
It is the most useless thing ever, especially the shell ejecting AR style ones.
Yeah.
Useless.
I don't like those.
I love them because of how realistic they
are. The shell
and
ejecting
how
shotguns
ridiculous it is.
I like. I don't like the shell ejecting ARs.
I like shell ejecting
airsoft. I just
airsoft.
don't think
period.
they work well.
No, none of them work well. But
well,
they
the Cam
look cool.
870s work a little bit well.
Well, compare though to other shotguns you can get, they're garbage.
They're not terrible. They do like a fat wad, and you can load anything into those. I've shot baked beans out of them. You know what I mean? Like it's like they're cool, but I think the shell ejecting rifle.
Beans out of
Yeah, because they're just like wads. You just wad it. You can throw whatever you want in it. We used to cut like bits of hot dog and throw it, and then you get launched and hit with like a big chunk of hot dog. It's pretty great. They're great. Yeah, they're great.
I've thought of that. I've never done that. I just am so. The idea of like us in the field and you just come around and just shoot baked beans and it hits a speed softer's mass.
Yeah, it's great, dude. They hate it, but it's
that's
great.
vile. I love that so much.
They're nice wall hangers. Yeah, that's fair. Honestly, the least practical airsoft gun that I enjoy using. I mean, practicality is a hard one because like.
Practicality is in the eye of the beholder.
Yeah.
Don't want to say it that way for airsoft, but there's some guns that I deem practical that you're like, that's dumb, and vice versa. Like the Gen 12 to me is a hella practical shotgun, but a lot of people don't think that because you can just get a pump action or something along those lines.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think because everything that like I would run is, I feel like pretty, I can make it relatively practical. I mean, I think the new, the Lev ARs we got, the pink ones, those are pretty non-practical.
Those are so cool.
Yeah, they're cool, but they're not practical.
Mine looks so dang
Yeah,
cool.
the Lev ARs, they're pretty sweet.
I wish I could bring it in to show the class, but I can't. We should have hung it up before.
We should have hung it up. We'll hang it up for next week.
Yeah.
Yeah. what is this? How did AMS? What's their rules for Gen 12s? So shot shells only right now.
Also, Logan, AMS cut the Gen 12 shot shells only. What? What?
Like what? They just limit it so you can't use the mag-fed stuff, or?
Wait. Kopechki, expand, please, because I was super excited to use the Gen 12 at Milsims, but that's kind of silly that they would be limiting that. And then what's the point of getting the Gen 12 if one of the largest Milsim companies in the country has decided to absolutely remove it?
Yeah.
I'll wait for Kopechki to explain.
For least practical, mine is the DSR-1. Thing's 38 pounds. Yeah, I feel it. I have.
Oh my God, that's the Ares gas one, right? The really cool futuristic. Yeah, that is. That's cool.
Yeah,
I've always wanted one of those.
Like some of my LCTs are so heavy. I don't even want to run them on the field. It's actually kind of upsetting.
I would love to get the DSR-1. Those things are sweet looking.
Hey, all question on the giveaway. I had tried to enter from your website, and there was no post to share for an entry. Any info on that? Yeah, so you can't enter from the website. You have to enter on Instagram specifically. So if you go to the website, there should just be a link from there to the Instagram post itself. And then from Instagram, or if you just look at our most recent Instagram post, I mean, you're here already. It is the giveaway, and then when we say share it, we just mean like to your story.
Repost it, stuff like that.
And that's all. So
you can't use the Gen 12 at GGP. Yes, Eric. Thank you. I'm gonna use the shit out of it.
Yeah, he's not gonna hit anybody with it though. He's gonna be shooting it through bushes.
Yeah, but it's a great bushwhacker. It's like an LMG.
You'll be clear in bushes. That's it.
I'm okay with that.
HPA tapped Lev AR. Yes.
Gas. Absolute fire. One of our coworkers runs it, and it is awesome. Deadly quiet.
Yeah, that's what the next comment is. Your boy was killing with the Lev AR Black Site 4.
Yeah.
That was D2. He was out there.
That thing is a menace and a half. I would HPA tap it, but I just am, again, not a fan of the line tank and red combo, which is really ironic considering where I work, of all places, but...
I don't mind it, so I'm gonna tap mine. I like it. Vic's asking where the Crytek Mark III is.
I don't know, man. I feel like every single time we get Vic asking that, we just need to add 5% onto the price. I think we're up to like probably 50%.
For him, yeah.
Yeah, for him specifically though. Nobody else. For him specifically.
No, we're charging Vic a lot of money for this Crytek.
The Crytek, which the motor connectors fell off of it mid-gameplay at Black Site 4 on a brand new rifle that we just got.
Yeah, that did happen. That'll happen.
I didn't say that though. I didn't say that we were having problems with a brand new rifle. That's insane. Crazy. Anyways.
Yeah, I'll be doing a full review for the Cryteks, so you can keep an eye out for that. But they will be up on our website soon. So after my casting couch discount and sending sales emails. True.
Okay.
He knows Vic knows what to do to get the discounts.
Yeah. So we'll go back to Kopechki Frag. Black Friday was stated that the shotguns must feed from shot shells currently, probably on a whim decision to curb the Gen 12 concerns. So, okay, so then all these people that are running magazine-fed shotguns can't use their shotguns now. I'm not saying that's a silly rule, but that's a really silly rule, and I will refrain from any heavy comments because I think that's dumb. Anyways.
So, it has to be, I get the whole, all right, it has to be a shell loaded, right? But, there are those mag-fed shotguns that have the, perception of there being shells in the mag. I'm assuming that doesn't count because it's actually mag-fed, even though, technically it's a shell-fed, mag-fed shot. Similar to Gen 12, which would be a shell-fed.
So then I guess, how far can I go with that? Can I just grab a tap adapter that's shell loading and then 3D print something?
No. It would have to, oh, you mean the one that would sit in there and then you just put shells in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is, I'm not, I will refrain from my comments because I think that is a silly rule. And I don't think it's smart for people to curb the Gen 12. But then again, I'm also a huge Gen 12 proponent.
Yeah, I don't care. I ain't
it.
getting a Gen 12, so I don't care.
It's a great gun. It's a great gun, and I don't understand why people keep curbing HPA shot. So can I not use my Flak 10 then?
Probably not.
Which is ridiculous because I've used it a bunch of times at AMSs and they've never had a problem with it.
Yeah, well, that's also because they're unobtainium. It's not like anyone can buy one.
But still.
Yeah, no, I get it, but
silly rules.
I don't care personally. I'm not gonna run a shotgun there regardless. So.
I care. I think it's silly rules.
Aside from the HPA tab, what sensible mods did you throw into the Lev AR? Honestly,
I got two. I went down a rabbit hole.
Okay, sure.
So the first one is that there is a valve on the inside of the lever ARs. There's a valve which dictates how much gas actually gets released into the gun to dictate your FPS. And there is an adjustable valve from Waldo Customs he made that is a Allen key screw in the back, so you can adjust it from 1 joule to 2.5 joule. I have no experience on it. I will be picking one up because I have a lever AR now because I would like to have the adjustability. Then a lot of people at Black Site, from what our coworker D2 was saying, is that there is a short stroke mod for it. So instead of running the full length for racking or cocking the gun, it decreases it by like 50%. And there's a couple guys making that I've seen. So, and there's also a 3D print file available for it. So I would say that those 2 mods would probably be the first things that I would do because it's already, it's already damn accurate as it sits.
I was going to say that
it's
personally.
It's pretty accurate already, dude.
I mean, it depends on what you want to get out of it, but like if you don't care about like a short stroke, like having a full pull, which I personally don't, and if you're not going to adjust your FPS, like if what it's shooting out of the box is good enough for you wherever you're running it at, then honestly, I would leave it stock and at most a barrel build.
I 100% agree.
I think as soon as you start messing with some of those, like if you short stroke it, I think you're probably going to maybe run into some issues down the line with just longevity of its performance. Because anytime you short stroke anything, it's just putting a little bit more wear and tear on parts that shouldn't have it.
Yeah, well, the good thing is that they're 3D printed parts, so you can go ahead and get more of them. And if anything breaks when you have the short stroke, I was looking at it. Well, it's a piece. So you take out the lever. It's a pin to take out the lever. You put a plastic piece here, and then a plastic piece here, and you reinstall it, and that's it.
Okay, so that's easy to,
okay. But I will say I was testing with 4.5s out the back door, and it was damn accurate with a 4.5. So I mean, I would say barrel build, but if you want something Lev R specific, then I would say those 2 things. Big time.
E-House says Saiga is banned too by that verbiage as far as shotgun stuff.
I think it's a silly rule, and that's all I'm going to say on it because I have some stronger opinions, which I should probably keep to myself.
Yeah, we'll see how that shakes out, you know. My brand new Crytek Gen 3 LMG stripped the gears day 1 of Black Site.
Heard that.
Sucks.
One of our guys, Talon, that was there, who's running the Gen 3 Crytek rifle, said that some guy had, I'm assuming it was you, had that happen, which is really unfortunate. But again,
unfortunate.
We will keep our comments to ourselves until the review drops out.
Yeah, we'll be talking about it.
Oh, yeah, big time.
Yeah, Vic said, what I'm hearing is buy new Avalon with Maple Leaf and Gate Aster.
I'm not saying
that. Or be like
that.
Ross and go AK. Like, dude, make a choice. Just make a choice. I don't care what
Either
you do.
you pay us all these discounts,
do
or buy an Avalon.
Yeah, do all 3. Build an Avalon and a Crytek, and then turn them both into AKs. I don't care.
I don't know. I think who had that Avalon that we put a gate in and just reshimmed it with a Maple Leaf bucking, and it was insane. That was one of the Nocturne Industry guys. It's such a simple couple of things, and it was great.
Wow, they're great guns.
Yeah. Because it hurts like a mofo. Well, yeah, but that's Airsoft if you're talking about the Gen 12.
It's also
just
also
overall
like
concern.
It's usually not that bad.
Airsoft does it every time something new comes out. Yeah, because everyone banned Black 10.
They'll pull it back, I think. They'll realize.
So stroking the 45 in...
He's not
y'all some weirdos.
Not even writing English anymore.
I'm a Crytek simp as well. Maybe you should go to Avalon.
Yeah, you know, Cryteks are Cryteks. They have their perks.
Gotta go back to Gen 1s, man. Those Gen 1 Cryteks were indestructible. I still have mine. I'm taking a bath with it, non-ironically. Oh, yeah. It's... Me and that gun have been through some things.
Vic said just wait for my email.
I'm going to forward it right to Ross.
I ain't going to read it. You see, that's why I just HPA the things. Fair enough. I love HPA and stuff. You know, just keep it consistent. Make it work.
I prefer AEG. That's just me. That's just me. I know I said it, and I work here, and I understand, but that's just me. I'm sorry. That's just who I am.
If it wasn't under warranty, I would have HPA swapped 100%.
Oh, dude, 100%.
Yeah, definitely get your warranty out of that LMG if it stripped itself. For sure. Don't open the gearbox up yourself. You'll have that QC control patch on it. They'll know. They'll know they messed up.
Oh yeah. Hey, what's the best way to contact you guys? Email? Yep. Yeah. Shoot us an email at sales@ampedAirsoft.com, and either myself or my other two lovely associates will go ahead and respond to you as soon as we get it.
Yeah, you can always DM us, but that isn't always the best way to get a response because we get a lot of DMs. But sometimes we see it pretty quick. Sometimes we don't see it for a couple days. Sometimes we don't see it at all. So just if you email in, we will 100% get back to you. So just if you really have something that's of concern, I would email in for sure.
Yep. Especially if it's something important.
I wish I could get my hands on an old gen. My Gen 1 is still running 13 years later after putting it in the freezer to test how it did. Yeah, the Gen 1s
insane.
are good. They're solid. Yeah, they just add stuff. The only thing I have against Crytek is their mag wells are slightly bigger than a lot of them and didn't work with the EPM1 mags. I don't think we had any issues with EPM1s on the Mark IIIs.
Yeah, I think Talon was running I know he was running EPMs. I think he was also running some EPM1s, and he said he didn't have an issue with
I know there were some issues with their Andy mag release, and it's sitting out a little far and dumping mags unintentionally.
Yes.
Which is something we'll talk about in the review. But I don't believe there are any issues with like EPM feeding or anything.
Yep.
The spur gear spacers in Crytek suck. I'm not a tech. I don't even know what the spur gear is.
Yeah, the internals aren't the greatest on some of the Cryteks. No, I shouldn't say that.
Because they're good internals.
They are good internals. It's the quality control when it comes to Cryteks nowadays that have seemed to take a downturn.
Unfortunately, though, that's the case for so many brands.
It's a lot of brands nowadays.
So many brands.
And which is really unfortunate.
Like, a lot of them are good, but every now and then you just get one that just isn't from the factory good. And it's a headache, and then it puts you off from the brand, and it sucks. Yeah. I've walked into too many events, bought a new gun, HPA'd in the parking lot, and Logan, you're dumb. Agreed. All right, moving on. Harass Logan with emails. Call Logan directly.
No.
That's what Frag said.
I will give out your
email. The comments.
Alex. Zoom in. Punches in. Alex.
Email Alex directly.
Alex. Please no. I already drink enough.
Ross, I think you've run the old Crytek, Zeph, and a ton of others over the years, and she survived. Yeah, I've ran Vic specifically his Crytek. I've also run other old Cryteks. I mean, they're nice. For sure.
Eric says Airsoft and quality control, not even once. Unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah, we don't. Thankfully, we don't work in the quality control sector. Well, actually,
our builds are top notch. Come on now. Come on now.
Yeah, no, but we QC those. But I'm talking about like all the other products. I get the QC them when I do reviews on new stuff, but like most stuff, it comes in, it goes out, and I mean, we don't really.
We try to get our hands, and I don't want to say purposely break because that sounds really bad.
No, but
we try to get our hands on products and stress test, make sure things are
new. We're carrying. I mean, we don't want
Especially if we see hype online, whether it's like a super not overhyped, but like a super hyped up product where, oh my god, it's amazing. Well, we definitely want to see how good it is, or oh my god, there's all these problems. All right, well, let's see what the problems are. So when we get the 150,000 emails, oh my god, this broke because of so-and-so, we can go ahead and say, oh, we've seen that, we know what it is, and immediately be able to help out with the customer.
Yeah, I mean, the issues we find when using a lot of these replicas for, especially like for reviews, are usually issues that have arisen over like the course of a 40-hour weekend.
Just constantly dogging on something.
I mean, we
hardcore speed
really
soft
stress them out. So
yeah, we do.
So we can really get like the full performance out of them because. I mean, if you're running it just like your casual skirmish, like just outdoor match, you're not going to have to worry about it if we've already pushed it hard for 40 hours.
Yes, that is true.
I'll call Logan on a live. Yeah, we should put a little phone number up at the bottom of the screen and call in with your questions, and we'll just talk to you guys live instead. How's that sound? Sounds like a terrible idea.
I'm like, I wish the people who are going to be listening to this after the fact could see my looks that I give Ross. Because it is just dread, fear, and hate mixed into one really solid look.
Fantastic.
No, you want to take the phone calls? Because I already do that enough on the day-to-day for customers.
Answer them. I'll go, this is Amped Lunchtime Live. You're live.
With Amped.
During lunchtime.
God, shut up.
What the
Speaking Alex.
Oh, we're getting a call.
No.
Well, you could have at least heard him out.
No, because I know what he's doing.
Oh my god.
Alex, get out of here. I'm not answering your phone calls.
I noticed the PTS mags wiggle a little bit in my Gen 2 CRB and SPR. Yeah, you might have some wiggle. I know there's the good old-fashioned Velcro tape inside the mag well. It'll keep your mags in nice and tight. I used to do it on the Gen 1 Crytex.
I'm just giggling at Alex.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry, buddy. I love you.
The MOSFET of my Gen 2 came out a bit ago. Swapped in a Gate Aster. It's probably my favorite replica in the collection now. That and I threw in a bucking. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to do much to them, and the Gen 2s run well. I'm sure the Gen 3s will be that way, you know, soon enough. I know they've made some changes that are, you know, benefiting from the Gen 2, and then there's some that some people might not enjoy as much, but I can understand it. It's really preference. But yeah, the Gen 1s and Gen 2s are solid guns. I mean, honestly, I don't see a necessary need to jump to the Gen 3 if you're happy with your Gen 1 or Gen 2.
For what, the Crytex?
Yeah.
I agree.
I mean, if you have a Gen 1 and it works still and you like it, I don't think you're going to feel like you're upgrading getting a Gen 3.
No, I mean, I will say the upgrade with the Gen 3 is that you get a snappier gearbox. They do have an adjustable trigger, and they have some other cool bits and bobs inside of them that make them a very snappy platform to begin with. Yeah. Because obviously the Gen 1s are old, so they have older everything, and they don't quite have a MOSFET. I think they do, but it's a super, like, old MOSFET. Yeah. However, jumping to the Gen 3, you just get the newer gun feel, the newer snappiness and stuff. But if your Gen 1 works or your Gen 2 works, keep it as is. Stock is great for a lot of times. Put a barrel build in and send it on the road.
Yeah, Task Force saying he's had some wiggle room and misfeeds with some of the EP01s for the Crytek Barrett Rec.
Yes, that is a common issue because of the Barrett Recs. Those are different than the normal Crytex. Yeah, for sure. Or at least the Rec 7 or whatever, we've seen that happen before.
I want to get a SCAR platform, but I'm not sure on who to look into for good quality. Any suggestions?
What's the VFC? The VFC one.
VFC ones?
Yeah, VFC ones. I mean, we do those with the custom builds, and we like them a lot.
I like I used to own a Cybergun one, and it was nice.
Great. Old Cyberguns were great.
Yeah. I mean, it depends on what you're doing with it, but like the Cybergun one, I threw an HPA in it, so I didn't really care about the internals because the internals aren't, you know, they're whatever internal. They're Cybergun internals.
Yeah.
They're fine. They're like SEMA basically. Yeah. But I mean, it was just super easy install, and like the gun body's really light. I mean, it's the SCAR look. It's cool. So
yeah, I would say an old Cybergun, or if you get any of the VFC ones are good. Period.
Vic, I'm not even gonna respond to this.
No, I saw that. I'm not saying I'm ignoring Vic right now, but I am ignoring him.
I'm ignoring Vic right now. He said too soon.
Don't talk to Alex.
Mr. President, they've stolen the second pair.
Oh no!
I'll start spamming calls. Don't tempt me.
I've turned it on mute, so I will not be picking it up.
Velcro is the way for most airsoft. What does that even mean?
Well, no, for mag wobble. For mag wobble, Velcro, you put the Velcro on the inside of the mag.
You made a good comment, Vic. Thank you.
Sorry, we were ignoring you for the rest of the time. You've broken, Ross. I'm still existing.
We're at that point. We're at 56 minutes in. I'm breaking.
Yeah, we got 4 minutes.
I just want an LMG. I do like the adjustable trigger, though. That's fair, yeah.
HPA it.
He's talking about the Crytek LMG.
That's what I'm saying. HPA it.
Yeah.
But it's under warranty, so again, yeah, do we get any of the Crytek Gen 3 LMGs? Do you know?
No, we don't have them yet. We're getting them.
Okay, I thought we got the Gen 3
I had
LMGs.
No, I had them the para ones. No, I had them put it on the order, so we'll be getting them in soon.
I would like to see that.
We don't have them yet.
I would like to see that though.
Yeah, for sure. You want a max top for the SCAR? The Cybergun is also VFC OEM. Yeah, okay. I thought the Cybergun was VFC OEM. So.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah. Max top for the SCAR.
Eric, why are 250 round mags all normal mid cap size? My mid cap 40 size are bust. Yeah. No, I agree. I think the 250, so I don't know if this is a hot take or not, but I think that 250 round mid-cap mags are not mid-cap mags. Those are high-cap mags. And like EPM 1s, those are high caps. They're just not readily high caps because high caps are 300. Let's go back to EPM 1s or 40 rounders or back in the day, the 170. Well, not even. Like now, the Elite Force ones.
Can't you lock it?
Nope. Not EPM 1s. Those, really? You're thinking about the.
What am I thinking of?
KWA mags.
Oh,
no, are they KWA mags?
No, yeah. You're
the Magport KWA mags, they have the 30, the 60 round, or the 120 ones.
Yeah. See, I just run like mag brand AK mags, and they only hold like 90 BBs.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'd rather do that, or like the Elite Force mags, which are 120 or 140 BBs. Those, I'll run those all day. Those are the best.
Yeah. Thoughts on the LCT AK with Aster? I'm gonna buy a 30K brushless for it too. I mean, it's goated. Do a barrel build for sure. I mean, that's
AKs are neat. I like M4s better, but AKs are neat.
The LCT AK with an Aster is pretty nice. You can definitely do a barrel build to it, which will get it, where you want it.
LCTs are just good. LCTs and E&Ls, top tier.
I don't know, man. I mean, the LCT. I own a few LCTs, and I love AKs. And the externals are fantastic.
That's why I like LCTs. They're just
the internals.
solid.
I mean, out of the box, the internals are just not. Their MOSFET sucks, honestly.
Well, I think LCT is trying to. I think LCT has just been trying to focus on external build quality more than internal build quality.
100%. And I mean, you buy it, you throw a gate Aster in it, or a
Perun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you do that. I mean, it doubles that thing's quality of shooting so much.
Oh yeah.
And a barrel build will just take you right there. So.
Oh yeah.
They're nice. But yeah, I
wish
mean,
we got more Perun products in. I really wish we got more Perun products in.
I agree.
Honest thoughts on the Gorilla MFCU. Good. When it wants to work.
Yeah, it's good.
That's my other thing. It's great when it wants to work because I've noticed that they do have connection issues, and that could be any number of reasons why it has connection issues between just your phone sucks, problem with the board, it just doesn't like whatever. But when it works, it's actually really good. I have a Gorilla FCU on one of my HPA builds, and I know it's not the MFCU, but it works really well. I've never had a problem with it, and I can adjust everything. I love it.
All right, it is 2 o'clock, so we'll hit these last questions here. What about the EMG Hex 230 mags? How many rounds does it hold? Does it hold 230 rounds?
I'm assuming 230. I don't like EMG mags. I don't like EMG. I've noticed that EMG, the production quality of a lot of EMG products, just is not there. Especially when I can turn to something like APTS EPM1 and get an EPM1 that is just super top tier quality and do it. I have never ran EMG mags. So I can't say for certain, but I just stay away from EMG personally as a brand choice.
I can't say I've ever ran the EMG mags either.
I think we have the Hex 230s.
We do, but I mean I don't run M4s, so I don't even have. I don't even run EPMs or anything. So
yeah, comparatively, I think that. But
how are the new E&Ls? I don't know actually. I haven't messed with them.
Nah, me either.
Yeah, I mean the build quality is great. Internally, I'm sure it's your classic E&L. I don't think they've changed anything.
I don't know. Yeah. I haven't seen it. I haven't
looked
into it.
But there are some new E&Ls coming out. They have like a I think they call it like the MOE or something. The Mo. It's the Draco style, but it's got it's the 9mm mag though.
Yeah, don't they have an actual Draco one though? That's in 7.62x39. I want to get that.
It's not close enough to. It's not like the true Draco.
Get that run rust. Get that run rust for militia. Yeah. For an MSW, that'd be tight.
That'd be sweet. I could be very wrong in the name brand. No, you're right. It's EMG. Yeah.
So I should be running a Novice 249 at Black Side 4. I am curious to see how the Novice 249 is. I want to know what internal stuff they've done to it. I've seen it around on like posts and stuff, but that's about it. EMG is Evike's rebranding company. Yeah, I know. I've just noticed that there have been poor quality issues with EMG personally. Do you have anything on YouTube to answer real quick? Yo, boys, should ruck up to Penley's and Sugar Grove this Saturday if you're free. I don't want to ruck up if I don't have to. Okay, so I would probably take you.
We love rocking around here.
Yeah, okay, I would personally probably take you up on that offer. However, this is going to be my first free weekend since probably the beginning of the year. I don't have any family plans. I don't got any Airsoft plans, and it's also going to be my last free weekend. What?
Sounds like a great weekend to rock.
No. It's like a great weekend to sit on my couch, spread eagle with a beer in my hands, and just be an old Midwestern dude and just watch TV like an old man. And I cannot wait for that. So excited.
No, that sounds like a lot of fun.
What I'm doing?
Not rocking.
No! No! I just got done with MSW Blacklung. I don't need anything else, please.
Grouper updates. I did way too much of that when I was in the Army. I'm good on that. Not really rocking. It's all right. Whatever it's called. Rocking, drinking beers in the woods. It's all the same, So.
It's called MSW.
All right, guys. We are well past our time. So thank you so much for joining us.
3 minutes!
Yeah, we're way past it.
God, you just don't want to talk to people anymore. You just don't want to talk to people anymore. I see how it is. See, Ross isn't that fun. He's a party pooper.
I'm so much fun.
I
They all know it.
Who is they? The
All right.
camera?
All right, chat.
Yeah, get out. We're losing it. All right. Well, that was the Amp Lunchtime Live.
Yeah, you messed up my outro, man.
Well, that's the point. That's why I'm here.
Go to Instagram, check out our giveaway. It is up and live right now. Go ahead and tag a friend, share it to your story. Make sure you're following us. We will be announcing that not next week, but the week after during the Lunchtime Live. We will be at Gun Gamers, not this weekend, but next weekend, as well as
TRP.
TRP.
Yep.
Is there another event that weekend?
No, it's Gun Gamers and TRP. Then after that, it rolls into the May schedule, which we can talk about next week on the live.
Yeah, we can talk about next week. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, it's
No,
that's today. That's this weekend, and that's where David
weekend.
he's bringing pre-orders specifically down there.
Pre-orders and then
Yes,
fall, and then
the only two events are this April is
start of May AMS Southern Front 7. But
yep,
we'll see you guys there.
Yep.
All right.
Cool.